Hey, good morning, Facebook. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great start to the Monday. My name is Drew Demery. I'm a productivity coach. Thanks for joining me today. It is October 2nd, so it is officially fall. Just as a few days ago, I live in Virginia, so the leaves are starting to turn, crisp air. People are wearing their sweaters, all that great stuff. So, one thing I thought that we would talk about today from a Mindset Monday. Good morning, everybody. Um, is that we would start talking about vacation. That's right. We need 80 degrees, tropical beach somewhere, right? No, I really do enjoy fall. But one of the things I wanted to talk about um, is the mindset behind vacation. So the prep behind it, the thoughts behind it. So I thought I'd kick off. What is your opinion about vacation? Anybody want to pop in and give their opinion? Of course, most of us would say we'd love vacations, right? We love sticking our toes in the sand. We love having a cocktail or something like that. But a lot of times, I'll just be honest with you, a lot of times when I book a trip, let's be honest, a lot of times my wife books a trip, and we go on whatever vacation that we go on, whether it's a small trip just a couple hours away, or we take a plane to another country. Um, if anybody knows me, I'm a workaholic. I love to work. I love what I do. I love the people that I work with and for. And so I have a lot of personal mindset issues when it comes to vacations. So one of the things I know that goes on in my head, my wife says, yes, we're going to, let's go to Florida. So I'm like, okay, awesome. My negative mindset goes, I have a lot to do. There's a lot on my plate. Loss of income. Okay, if I'm not working, and I'm on vacation, I'm going to lose a potential income. Also, this the stress of kind of getting everything ready to get on the plane. So, in order to work around that, to work on a different mindset, because that's something again that I am struggling with, that I share with you guys every Monday, is I did a little research. So it's amazing what Google gives you. So I did a little research, and the average U.S. employee worker that works full time, they actually take, or you guys actually take an average of a total of 10 days vacation for the entire year. 10 days. So the interesting thing is the highest country that takes the vacation days off is Australia, and they take over 40 to 46 days off. So I thought, wow, so the average United States full-time hardworking employee, or if you're an entrepreneur, you're working for yourself, right? You only take 10 days off a year. So that's, of course, doesn't count weekends that you naturally take off, but you the typical 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, we take basically a little over a week off a whole year. So I thought, that's interesting. So I dug a little deeper. And so then you're looking at the mindset around, what if we took more vacation? What would it do to our life? What would it do to our families? So a little more research. And Harvard actually came up with a study that it says it improves a lot of aspects of your life if you take more vacations. So it creates less stress. It's actually, you're more productive. You have more focus and more energy. So it's something that it actually creates long-term better job performance by taking a vacation. So I guess the question to you guys is, why do we not take our time off? Why do we not relax? And why do we not take a break from everything that we do? My opinion, because this is again coming into my head, is that we are scared that we don't have enough abundance. What I mean by that is that we are in a place, whether in our personal life, our finances, that we don't have enough cash flow or we don't have enough savings that we feel confident enough to go on vacation. Again, I'm not projecting my mindset onto you, but I know that when I take a vacation, I'm like, oh, can we afford it? Can I go on this trip and not have a loss of income? What if we changed our mindset, created an abundance mindset where we said, when I go on this vacation and when I get back from vacation, I'm going to be more productive. I'm actually going to produce more income for my family. I'm going to be more present in my conversations at work, or more present in my conversations with my family. So I thought that was interesting. So then it says, then if we just took small breaks, would improve our concentration. So what if we just took a weekend trip? What if we just took 1 or 2 extra days to kind of get our head straight and cleared? So I think when we're thinking about vacations, I want us to think about that. I have, for some reason, have this guilt behind vacations, and I think it's a mindset thing that I'm struggling with and I'm working on, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, because I am a workaholic. My father works hard, my mother works hard, a lot of people in my life work really, really hard, and sometimes I sit on the couch, go, oh, I'm not doing anything. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What should I be doing something else? So there's nothing wrong with relaxing. Teaching myself that mentally, that there's nothing wrong with that. And I think vacations are something that we kind of need to consider. So let's just pretend that we've already booked a trip. So let's pretend that we've overcome the mindset of, hey, I need to go on vacation. We've booked the trip. We've got the plane tickets. So then it's what I call the countdown to vacation mindset. So I don't know about you, but you're 3-4 days away from your trip, and you're stressed out. You got a list of to-do stuff like crazy. I mean, a lot of stuff that you have to do, and you're like, bop, 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 got to do this, got to do that, got to go buy this, got to buy other supplies or other clothing. And so I get another round of mindset issues around vacations, and my mindset shifts into, gosh, this is so stressful. Why am I doing this to myself so I can go on vacation? Why is there so much stress behind that? So I get frustrated with that, and I get a little grumpy, to be honest with you. And my wife's like, man, you're pretty grumpy for a person that's getting ready to go on a plane to, like I said, Florida. And so I have to look at, why is my mindset like that? Why am I getting grumpy? And I think the interesting thing is, if I look at it from a pause and I look at it from a different perspective, everything on my list that I have to do in the 3 to 4 days before I get on that plane, everything gets done. Or at least the things that are important to me, or they're priorities, right? So the interesting thing is that if I'm shifting my mindset around using this vacation time, or using the mindset around vacation in a more positive way, what if we plan trips all the time, but what if we planned our week like we're going on vacation every Friday, right? Because I guarantee there's so many things in our day that we do that we don't need to do. There's so many things in our day that we create a priority for that I should not be a priority, right? I know I do it. I'll take a phone call that I don't need to take that one first. I'll read an email that I need to do something instead. I'll be on social media when I should be working, right? I'm guilty of that. I'm sure you're guilty of it as well. So if I'm already creating a mindset when I'm getting ready to get on this plane on Friday that I got to get this stuff done, right? I've got to get every single thing on my list done. Why do we not enact our whole life that way? Why are we constantly stressed out about the undone stuff that we're going on in our life? And so I think it's interesting, this vacation mindset could actually teach us to be more purposeful. And I think that's one of the things that makes us more productive, or more compatible with our spouse, is that we are doing things that each other need to be done, and the priorities in which we set. So it's funny that as you look at that, my aha, I guess, is vacations set deadlines for us. So wouldn't it be interesting if we had a life where we had that? Also, I think we have to make sure we create deadlines because so we don't have an excuse. Because again, speaking to you guys on Mindset Mondays, I have this, I need to lose weight. I might go a couple days a week. I feel pretty good. But I have not set a deadline for when I want to lose XYZ weight or fit in X size pants, because I have an excuse for it. So again, my goal is to create this mindset around a vacation mindset, I've got to set some measurable time frames to get things done. And whenever I coach any of my clients, I ask, okay, what's the task? What are you going to do? And what are you going to get it done by? And that's something that I work on in my business and in my life personally as well. And I think this vacation mindset might be kind of the key that unlocks the door. So I thought that was pretty interesting. The last thing I want to leave you with is think about the mindset around people that go on a lot of vacations. These people that go on a lot of vacations, maybe 10, 12 vacations a year. So 40 days is the average one that we talked about that with Australia. They go on a lot of vacations. What do you think their mindset is around a vacation? I really do think they realize that that's a reset button for them, and they invest that time, they invest that money because they know they're going to get the return in the investment. So I want you to kind of think about, as we go into this week, what could I do this week that creates that vacation mindset? What vacation mindset, meaning a goal, and what can I do to execute that to create a timeline for it? Just like I said, just like packing your bag and getting on the plane going to Florida, those tasks will get done. I guarantee it, because we've all done it. And why do we not duplicate that in our lives? I think that's an interesting thing. So I want to leave you with a mindset quote like I do every week. And so this actually comes from Mark Twain. Love Mark Twain. He says a lot of great things. It says, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you do not do than the ones you will do. So I'll read that a second time. 20 years from now, you will be doing, tongue twister. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you don't do than the ones you do. So I think one of the things that's interesting about that quote from Mark Twain is that I think we focus on the things that we don't do, but what we realize is those things that we do are going to create the abundance. They're going to create the mindset of what we call that fixed versus growth mindset. So as we go into fall, as we transition into the next year, I want to challenge you. Go book a vacation. Go create a deadline for some of the tasks that you've put off. Again, we're going to go into January pretty soon. And one of the things we all do is January, we all join gyms. 15 to 16 days later, January 17th, we're like, heck with this gym, right? Because we don't create that vacation mindset of this is what I'm going to do, and this is the end result, and that's the time frame in which we're going to do it. I was also reading, I don't know if you've ever read a book, it's called the 12-week plan, and 12-week year is what it's called. And it was basically saying, set goals in 12-week plan increments because they're more achievable. So as we start this Monday, I want to just encourage you guys to continue on. Focus on a positive mindset like we talked about in the last videos. There's only two mindsets. There's the growth or the fixed mindset, and I know every single one of you are working just like I am on my mindset. So have a great day, and I will see you next Monday at 8 a.m. and have a great week. Thanks, guys.